This is Johnnie with Johnnie, Lloyd and Associates. And I just want to take the opportunity to share with you some thoughts, and hopefully will provide you some insight for your next levels as we move through COVID-19. But more than anything, to gain some habits and some things that will allow you to thrive during this season and actually throughout your life. So what you're seeing on the screen, of course, is Jesus coming out of the water. And during that time, what happened is that he was confirmed or affirmed by God. However, the reason I'm using this, and I am faith-based, and I want to use this to connect with each one of my viewers, I want you to know more about me and my belief so that the other segments, especially for COVID, you'll know where I'm coming from. I'm going to give it to you so that you can take it, and I don't know what your background is for faith. However, this is an opportunity for us to be more mindful and to find our place of peace. And that's a space of Zen, is what they normally call it. The place, because we're in so many cases, like in California and New York and Illinois, they're on complete lockdown. And part of the reason for that, of course, is so that they can contain this disease. And a disease is to D-I-S, ease, and it causes us to be uneasy in things. So that's why it's before COVID. We might have been in a place of stability and all of that. Now we need to look at during and after. And through all of that is we have to speak life over what we're believing for, even when we don't have it in our hands. Sometimes people are fighting for their health and all of that, and they need to speak life over that. And that's what the element of affirmations do. Now, I have some products and stuff like that that talks about affirmations. You can Google it. But the key is, remember, when you do affirmations, it should be in the present tense, and it should be first person, is I am, and whatever you desire to be. So when you do affirmations, you don't want to turn around and do something, for an example, that the CDC told us not to do. We don't want to step away from that. We want to be obedient to the law and do our part as a community, as a person, to make sure that we do all we can to help everybody be safe. And that includes our families, it includes our neighbors, it includes people that we don't even know. So do that. Now, part of what I'm talking about with the positive affirmations are PMA here on this slide is about positive mental attitude. You can't look at 24-hour news cycle and think you're going to have a positive mental attitude. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. 24-hour news cycle started right after 9/11, which we just never been through anything like that. COVID-19, we've never been through anything like this. So you have to feed what you want to grow. So if you don't want negativity growing and fear growing in your head, then you probably need to turn off the channel, do some things that are positive. You need to do positive affirmations in the morning and at night. I am currently, for the last 20-something days, I have been writing a gratitude journal. So I would recommend that you consider doing something like that. I get up every morning and I write out 10 things I'm grateful for. Now, the first thing I'm grateful for is being alive. So, and it's things that you're really grateful for, things that you think about and take a couple minutes to think about. And I don't allow myself to move forward with my day until I've written down those two things. Now, so you have to fit that into your schedule and move from there. And so this is not just a place of having faith either. This is a place of having faith in action. Again, I can't have faith that I'm going to be protected and faith I'm going to be healed and speak positive affirmations and then go out and touch everything and be with everybody and do things that they've asked me not to do. So this is the time of self-reflection. This is the time of building a peaceful place in your home. And I know somebody out there is saying, but all my children are here. Well, it may require you to get up a little bit earlier to find your place of zen, to find your place of peace, to have positive thoughts. It may even be starting with your kids or your family to play some board games and things like that and get them away from all the things that are on the news, because it's about a healing in a peaceful place so that your body is not dealing with all the stress emotionally, physically. It's very important that we find a place of peace. Now, is peace perfect? My thoughts roll around when I hear things. Your thoughts will too. So make sure that when you do that, you do an intentional interruption and bring yourself back to the place of peace. It's okay. This is Johnnie, and it's a privilege and an honor always to speak to y'all. But take care of yourself. Be safe. Make wise choices. Okay? Have a super day.